The Lost Map and the Secret Room. Ali is an 11-year-old boy who lives in a small and quiet town with his family. He is a curious and energetic child. Every day after school, Ali likes to walk near the river, run in the forest, and explore new places. The forest near his town is big, green, and full of old trees. Ali feels happy every time he goes there. One sunny afternoon, Ali finishes school and decides to take a walk in the forest. He carries a small backpack with water and a flashlight. While he is walking on a narrow path, he sees something on the ground. It is an old, dirty piece of paper. Ali picks it up and opens it. He is very surprised because it is a map. The map shows a part of the forest, and there is a big red X in the middle. Next to the X, there are two words: Secret Room. Ali feels excited. He always dreams about adventure, treasure, and mystery. On the corner of the map, there is also a small note saying, "Only brave people can find this place." Ali smiles and says, "I am brave." Then he starts to follow the map. First, he walks along a long path. The trees become taller and the forest becomes darker. Birds are not singing anymore, and the wind starts to blow stronger. But Ali keeps walking. After a few minutes, he sees a large old tree with a strange arrow carved into the bark. The arrow points deeper into the forest. Ali touches the tree and follows the direction of the arrow. Later, Ali arrives at a small stream. The water is cold and clear. He needs to cross it, so he steps on the stones. Some stones are slippery, and Ali almost falls, but he carefully reaches the other side. He looks again at the map and continues. After a long walk, Ali finally finds a big rock that looks exactly like the one on the map. Behind the rock, he notices a small, hidden door covered with leaves and dust. Ali slowly pulls the door open. It makes a loud creaking sound. For a moment, Ali feels scared, but he takes a deep breath and goes inside. The room is dark, so Ali takes out his flashlight. The light reveals old shelves full of books, bottles, and wooden boxes. On the walls, there are old symbols, drawings, and more maps. In the center of the room stands an old chest. On the chest, there are engraved words: "True treasure is knowledge and kindness." Ali opens the chest. He expected to see gold or money, but instead, he found something different. Inside, there is a very old book, a magnifying glass, and a small compass. The first page of the book says, "These tools belong to the one who finds the right path. Use them well." Ali sits on the floor and reads parts of the old book. It explains the history of the forest and the people who once lived there. He learns how these people loved nature, protected animals, and respected the forest spirit. Ali feels inspired. He understands that the real treasure is not gold, but the knowledge that teaches him to protect nature. He explores the room more. There are jars filled with dried plants, more maps with mysterious symbols, and papers with notes about the forest. It looks like a secret study room of someone who cared deeply about nature. Ali feels honored to be there. After a long time, Ali decides to return home. He carefully closes the chest, puts everything back in its place, and leaves the room. He closes the small door and covers it with leaves again, so nobody else can find it easily. The sun is setting when Ali reaches his town. He goes home, and his mother asks, "Where have you been?" Ali smiles and says, "I went on a little adventure." But he does not tell anyone about the secret room. He wants to keep it as his special secret. From that day on, Ali becomes more responsible. He picks up trash in the forest, tells his friends to protect nature, and visits the forest more often. He keeps the map in his room and sometimes looks at it, wondering if there are more secrets waiting for him. Ali knows that one day he will go on another adventure, but for now, he is the small guardian of the forest, and he is proud of it.
A strange message from the forest. A few days after finding the secret room, Ali continues his normal life, but something inside him has changed. He feels more connected to the forest. Every time he closes his eyes, he remembers the old maps, the wooden boxes, and the mysterious book. The words, "True treasure is knowledge and kindness," stay in his mind. One Saturday morning, Ali wakes up early. The weather is sunny, and the sky is bright blue. He decides to go to the forest again. He puts the old compass from the chest into his backpack. Even though he placed everything back in the secret room, the compass somehow appeared in his pocket when he arrived home that day. Ali doesn't understand how, but he feels that the compass wants to stay with him. He walks through the trees, listening to birds singing. The forest feels peaceful and alive. As Ali walks deeper, he suddenly hears a quiet sound, almost like whispering. He stops and looks around, but he sees nothing unusual. The whisper comes again, a little louder this time. It sounds like words. He listens carefully, trying to understand. It says, "Help us." Ali becomes nervous. "Who needs help?" he whispers to himself. He follows the soft voice. It leads him to an area he has never visited before. The trees here look older, the leaves are darker, and the ground is full of fallen branches. The air feels heavy, as if something is wrong. After a few minutes, Ali finds a small, injured bird lying on the ground. Its wing is bent, and it looks weak. He kneels beside the bird and speaks softly. "Don't worry, I will help you." He remembers that the old book in the secret room had drawings of plants that can help heal wounds. Ali doesn't have the book, but he tries to remember one picture, green leaves with small yellow dots. He looks around and soon finds the same plant near a big tree. He carefully takes a few leaves, crushes them gently, and places them around the bird's wing. The bird makes a small sound, as if saying thank you. Ali decides to stay with the bird until it feels better. He sits on the ground and waits patiently. While he is sitting, he hears the whispering voice again, but this time it feels warm and soft, like a friendly breeze. "Thank you, Guardian." Ali looks up, surprised. "Guardian, me?" he asks aloud. The forest becomes quiet. Only the wind moves the leaves. After some time, the bird tries to stand. It moves its wings slowly. The leaves seem to help. The bird hops once, then twice, and finally flies into a low branch. Ali smiles. "You are strong," he says. The bird looks at him for a moment and then flies away. Ali stands up and starts walking again, but something stops him. A beam of sunlight shines directly onto a small object on the ground. It looks like a stone, But when Ali picks it up, he realizes it is a small wooden pendant with the same symbol he saw in the secret room. On the back of the pendant, there is a short message. "Follow the light, and you will find the next key." Ali holds the pendant tightly. He feels a small vibration, like a heartbeat. He looks around and notices that the sunlight is forming a thin line through the trees, pointing in one direction. Is this the next part of the mystery? Ali wonders. He decides to follow the trail of light. As he walks, the forest becomes brighter and calmer. He hears the sound of a waterfall in the distance. The light leads him to a beautiful small clearing with flowers and a clear pond. The water reflects the sunlight, making the whole place shine. Near the pond, Ali sees a wooden post with a small paper attached to it. He carefully removes the paper and reads it. Every guardian must learn to listen, help, and protect. Your path continues. The forest has chosen you. Ali's heart beats faster. He never imagined something like this would happen to him. He is just an ordinary boy, but the forest seems to think differently. He sits by the pond, trying to understand everything. The pendant, the compass, the injured bird, the messages. It all feels like the beginning of something big. As he watches the water, he notices the reflection of a new path behind him, a narrow trail he didn't see before. It leads deeper into the forest, even farther than he has ever gone. Ali stands up, puts the pendant around his neck, and says, "Okay, I'm ready." He steps onto the new path, not knowing what he will find next, but he knows one thing for sure. His adventure is only beginning. The Path of Echoes. Ali begins walking on the new, narrow path that he found behind the pond. The trees here look different from the rest of the forest. Their trunks are tall and silver, and their leaves shine like tiny stars in the sunlight. Every step Ali takes makes a soft echo, almost like the forest is repeating his movements. At first, Ali feels a little scared. The forest is quiet, too quiet. Even the birds are silent. But he keeps going, holding the wooden pendant in one hand and the compass in the other. The compass needle moves strangely, spinning sometimes, stopping suddenly, then pointing forward again as if guiding him. After walking for several minutes, Ali reaches a small stone bridge. The bridge is old, covered with moss, but still strong. Under it flows a narrow stream with crystal clear water. When Ali looks into the water, he can see small fish swimming peacefully. But then something strange happens. The water starts to glow. A soft blue light rises from the stream. Ali leans closer, curious but nervous. Suddenly, he hears a calm voice coming from the glowing water. "Guardian, welcome to the Path of Echoes." Ali jumps back, surprised. "Who's there?" he asks. The water forms gentle waves and the light becomes stronger. The voice speaks again. "Do not be afraid. We are the echoes of the forest. We watch, we listen, and we guide." Ali swallows hard. "Why are you talking to me? I'm just a boy." The voice replies softly. "You helped the injured bird. You protected the forest's secrets. You listened when others would ignore. That is why you were chosen." Ali doesn't know what to say. He looks at the glowing water, feeling both amazed and confused. Then the voice continues. "Your next task is to find the Heartstone. It keeps the forest alive, but it is weak, and it needs you." Ali blinks. "The Heartstone? Where is it?" The water shimmers and reveals a small vision, a picture forming on the surface. Ali sees a huge tree with glowing roots, surrounded by fog.
The tree looks ancient and powerful. The voice says, "Follow the echoes. They will lead you to the heart tree." Then the light in the stream slowly fades, and the water becomes normal again. The birds start singing softly, as if nothing happened. Ollie stands still, processing everything. He never thought the forest could speak to him in such a magical way. But he knows he cannot turn back now. Something important is happening, and he is part of it. He continues along the path, and soon the forest around him becomes darker. The trees grow closer together, blocking most of the sunlight. The air feels colder. Ollie starts hearing faint sounds, whispers, soft footsteps, and gentle echoes. At first, he is frightened. He stops walking and listens. The echoes slowly form simple words. "This way. Don't be afraid. Keep going." Ollie looks around and sees small lights between the trees. They are like tiny fireflies, glowing in soft colors, blue, green, and purple. The lights float in the air, moving gently, like they are alive. Ollie takes a deep breath and steps toward them. The lights move forward, guiding him through the dark forest. Whenever Ollie hesitates, the lights come closer, encouraging him to walk. After a long walk, Ollie arrives at a hidden valley. In the middle of the valley stands a tall stone arch covered with vines. The arch has strange symbols carved into it, symbols he remembers from the secret room. He touches the arch gently. When he does, the symbols begin to glow. A soft, warm wind passes through the valley, and the arch opens like a magical doorway. Ollie feels his heart beat faster. He knows this is the entrance to the next part of his journey. He steps through the arch. On the other side, he finds himself in a wide field filled with glowing flowers. The sky above him looks different. It is darker, almost like twilight, even though it was daytime before. The flowers light up the field, creating a magical atmosphere. Ollie walks slowly, trying not to step on the flowers. In the distance, he sees something enormous, the same giant tree from the vision. Its roots shine with soft light, and the air around it feels warm and alive. Ollie whispers, "That must be the heart tree." He gets closer, but suddenly the ground shakes slightly. A large shadow moves behind the tree. Ollie stops, frozen. His hands tremble. From behind the tree, a creature steps forward. It is big, with glowing eyes and long wooden horns. Its body looks like it is made of branches and leaves. But its expression is calm, almost kind. The creature speaks with a deep voice. "Guardian of the forest, why have you come?" Ollie feels scared, but he knows he must be brave. He steps forward and answers, "I came to help. The forest needs me, and I want to protect it." The creature looks at him for a long moment. Then, slowly, it smiles. "Then your journey truly begins."
The guardian of roots. Ali stands in front of the huge creature, his heart beating fast. The creature is tall, at least 3 times taller than him. Its body looks like a mix of a tree and an animal. Its legs are thick, like old oak trunks, and its arms look like strong branches. Leaves move gently on its shoulders, even though there is no wind. The creature's eyes glow softly, like warm lanterns in the dark field. Ali tries not to show his fear. He holds the pendant with his right hand and the compass with his left. Both items feel warm, almost like they are alive too. The creature speaks again, slowly and deeply. "You have entered the Valley of Roots. Only a true guardian can stand here without fear." Ali swallows. I'm trying to be brave," he says.
The creature nods. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to move forward, even when afraid. Ali feels calmer after hearing this. He takes a small step closer to the creature. "Who are you?" he asks. The creature lifts its head proudly. "I am Loretham, protector of the heart tree, watcher of the old ways." Ellie's eyes open wide. "The heart tree? Is that the giant glowing tree?" Loretham nods slowly. "Yes, the heart tree keeps the forest alive. It feeds the soil, gives energy to the plants, and brings balance to the creatures living here." Ellie looks at the massive tree behind the creature. Its glowing roots pulse gently, like a heartbeat. The branches stretch high into the sky, almost touching the clouds. The leaves glow with soft golden light. Ellie whispers, "It's beautiful." But Lorethan shakes his head. "Beautiful, yes, but also in danger." Ellie becomes serious. "Danger? What's happening?" Loretham looks at the tree with sad eyes. "The heartstone inside the tree is losing its power. The forest is getting weaker. Soon the rivers will slow, the animals will suffer, and the trees will stop growing." Ellie feels a cold shiver. "So, can I help?" The creature looks at him for a long moment, observing him carefully. Then it speaks. "Yes, Guardian, your help is needed. You are small, but your heart is strong. Your kindness has awakened the forest." Ellie feels proud and nervous at the same time. He takes another step forward. "What must I do?" He points to a small staircase made of glowing roots at the base of the heart tree. "You must enter the heart tree. Inside, you will find the heartstone. You must listen to it, understand it, and bring back its light." Ellie hesitates. The idea of entering a magical, glowing, giant tree sounds amazing, but also scary. He looks at the path again. The glowing steps seem warm and safe, but he can feel a strange power coming from them. "I don't know if I can do something so important," Ellie admits. Loretham kneels down so his face is closer to Ellie. "You do not need to be perfect. You only need to try. The forest trusts you." Ellie takes a deep breath. He decides he must do it. Ellie walks slowly toward the heart tree. Each step feels heavier than the last. His mind is full of questions. What will he find inside? Will there be more creatures? Will there be danger? When he reaches the glowing root staircase, he looks back. Loretham stands tall and silent, watching him like a guardian. Ellie places his foot on the first glowing step. Immediately, he feels warmth under his shoe. The tree's energy flows gently into him, like a soft hum. He climbs higher and reaches a small wooden door in the tree trunk. The door has the same symbol as the pendant around his neck. Ellie touches the symbol with the pendant. Suddenly, flash! The door glows brightly and opens by itself. Inside, the air is warm and golden. The walls of the tree glow softly, and the floor is covered with smooth wooden patterns. Ellie walks in slowly, looking around. The inside feels alive, like the tree is breathing. Ellie whispers, "Hello?" There is no answer, only a soft echo. He walks deeper into the tree. After a short hallway, he arrives in a large round chamber. In the center stands a pedestal made of roots, and on top lies a glowing stone, the Heartstone. It is beautiful and bright, but its light flickers weakly. It looks tired. Ellie approaches it slowly. Every few seconds, the Heartstone makes a soft pulse, like it is in pain. Ellie feels sadness. He gently touches the stone. The moment his fingers touch it, whoosh! A wave of light surrounds him. Suddenly, Ellie is no longer inside the tree. He is standing in a vision, a memory of the forest. He sees tall animals, glowing plants, and rivers full of light. He sees the forest full of life and harmony. But then a dark shadow spreads across the vision. The air becomes heavy. Trees begin to weaken. The light in the rivers fades. A voice speaks inside the vision. The balance is broken. The Heartstone is losing its strength. Find the source of the darkness. Ellie gasps. Source of the darkness? Where? The vision slowly fades. Ellie returns to the chamber. The Heartstone continues to pulse weakly. There is a new symbol carved next to the stone now, a shape of a dark cloud with swirling lines around it. Ellie understands. His next mission is to find the source of the darkness. Ellie whispers to the Heartstone, I will help you, I promise. The stone glows softly, as if to thank him. Ellie turns around and walks toward the exit. His adventure is no longer just about exploring. It is now a mission. When he steps out of the heart tree, Loretham is waiting for him. The creature stands tall and asks, What did you see? Ellie answers, I saw the truth, and I know what I must do next. Loretham bows his head. Then the final journey begins.